Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new PCG Live Scarlet and Violet deck video, and today we're looking at Rotom VSTAR in our new format. Rotom VSTAR is finally good with rotation. Now, Rotom VSTAR, when it came out, it got a lot of hype. A lot of people were high on it. The problem was it struggled against both Lost Box and pre-rotation Lugia. But now that all that has kind of been nerfed a bit, I think Rotom is a lot better and can actually be pretty good now. Rotom does have the attack Scrap Pulse that does 80 damage, and you put any number of Pokemon tool cards from your discard pile into the Lost Zone, and you do 40 more damage for each tool you put in the Lost Zone in this way. So you can do basically unlimited damage as long as you have a ton of tools in your discard pile, and Rotom just blows everything up in its path. Obviously, we do have a lot of ways to discard tools. We have Tower of Darkness alongside Single Strike Scroll the Scorn, and Single Strike Scroll the Fanged Dragon. Just ways to discard tools and draw cards. We obviously have Serena and Research to discard cards from our hand. We have Rotom's V-Star Power Conversion Star, which you can use the ability. You can discard any number of cards from your hand and then draw that many cards. And we even have Ultra Ball and Articuno V to also discard cards to work with Rotom's attack. And to help against Lost Box, we even have the Magnezone VSTAR, which has been doing pretty well in Miraidon right now to help fix the Lost Box matchup with the VSTAR Power Electro Star doing 90 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon alongside the Magnezone V, which can bring in and knock out the Manaphy. Before we do the video, show to the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking for any PTCG Live pack codes, make sure you get your codes over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern sells codes online for the cheapest. So if you're looking for any set, of course, like the main set Scarlet and Violet, or you want an older set like Crown Zenith, or the main Crafting Farm set Celebration codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, and make sure to use code LDF if you get any codes over at Card Cavern. Also, make sure to check out the Shuffle Squad down below too. Every Monday I post a new video over on their channel, and you can check out my second channel down below for even more content, like tier lists, top 5 videos, and all that good stuff over on the second YouTube channel, link down below. So, this is my Rotom VSTAR deck post-rotation. Again, it might finally be good. You can just blow anything up in your path. If your opponent has a big Pokemon in the active spot, Rotom VSTAR can pretty much instantly delete it with Scrap Pulse. Now, Rotom V is also pretty good. It does the same thing, essentially. It just does less damage. It does 40 plus 40 instead of 80 plus 40. You do have the ability Instant Charge, so this deck really likes to go first. Going first, you can just Instant Charge and just immediately draw 3 cards, which can help you kind of push for a more aggressive turn 2. We got one Miraidon in the deck. A great new addition to the deck with Miraidon, allowing you to obviously get Rotom in play. We are playing Generator 2. Electric Generator is great in this deck. It actually allows you to build up Rotom even quicker, especially if you miss a turn 1 energy attachment, which this deck sometimes can do. We only play the 10 Lightning in the deck because we have to fit in so many tools and stuff, but sometimes you miss a turn 1 energy attachment, and that's where the Generator comes in clutch. I am playing an Emolga. A lot of the lists from Japan were playing Emolga. It's basically just here for a free retreat pivot. Also, is a really good escape rope target. If your opponent were to ever play an escape rope, you can just give them the Emolga, so like they don't rope KO at 2-prizer. Just cool in here. Thundershock isn't good, but maybe you can use Thundershock sometimes too. Now, I am playing Radiant Tsareena to help a little bit more against Lost Box. Magnezone is not a guaranteed win against Lost Box. It helps against Lost Box, but it's sometimes not enough. So that's why we are playing Radiant Tsareena to try to heal a little bit of the damage Sableye does. It's not the best answer, but it is just one way we can try to combat Lost Box. You don't have to play Serena. If you want to cut the Serena for like another tool, you definitely can. And the only supporters we're playing are Serena and Research. Again, it's well, and Boss, obviously, but we are just playing ways to discard our hand down, and Serena and Research let us do that. We're not playing Judge or Arven. You could play, but Arven is kind of weak. Getting one tool is more than I'd rather just draw cards and, you know, play Arven. So we're not going to play Arven. We do play a ton of tools. We do play 3 EXP share. Very good in this deck with Rotom V to be able to, you know, something gets knocked out, you can put energy on Rotom and then attach for turn, build it up in 1 turn. We are playing a very heavy count of 4 Seal Stone to help bail us out. We got that 1 Sky Seal Stone, which we can use with Rotom V, take a KO. And we got a bunch of scrolls, obviously, for the tower. And you really could add more tools in the deck if you want. This deck definitely could maybe play more tool cards if you want to add more into the deck, if you can find room. I am playing a couple switching cards, though, in case, like, Articuno tries to get, like, stalled out or something. It's something you got to be mindful of. Nice thing with Magnezone VSTAR, too. If you ever use its main attack, Magnetic Grip, you can also just use it to get tools out of your deck, which is kind of cool. I think, does it get tools? I don't know. Anyways, the point is, Magnezone VSTAR is really good for the Lost Box matchup. Let's go try this deck out live and see in action and show off why Rotom may finally be good with rotation now. Okay, we get to go first, which is nice because you do want to go first as deck to get an energy Rotom combo. Let's see what we got. We open up with Rotom, and we actually get a decent hand, depending on whether or not they path me, I guess. We'll see. They do Mulligan, which is good. More tools, potentially. And it's a Miraidon deck. So Miraidon is basically just hoping that we don't get donked. But I'm going to go Miraidon for Emolga. And I might have to retreat to Emolga. All right, those were good cards. See, I'm a little scared of getting donked by Miraidon. That's like the only sus thing. So hopefully we have everything in the deck. Yeah, we got Miraidon. All right, cool. So we'll just Miraidon for Rotom and Emolga. I might have to retreat, but I don't really want to retreat, though. A little tricky. I mean, I'll stay in the active and hope for the best. If they knock me out, we do have another EXP share. The problem with this matchup, though, is they have the ability to attack me a bit easier and knock me out in one hit. As opposed to the Flappy deck where they struggle. All right. We're just going to hope we don't get donked. If we don't get donked, we're probably just going to win because we can take a knockout every turn if we're lucky. So we're just going to hope we don't get donked now. Benching Emolga gives us a bit of rope proof. So if my opponent were to play an escape rope, then we are able to stop that. So we're just going to hope we don't get donked. That is basically the name of the game versus Miraidon. Maybe I should have got Radiant Tsareena. See, I was thinking about retreating, but if I retreat, I might actually, like, I might not be able to attack next turn, right? So, I don't know. Oh, they have Sky Seal Stone. They do play Klefki. That could have been annoying. Then I wouldn't be able to do Miraidon or Rotom, which would have sucked. That would suck. All right, they're playing the Sky Seal Stone now. Most likely probably getting, like, a research or something, if I were to take a guess. We'll see. You know, they grab a Klefki. Oh, are they just going to switching Bolt into Klefki? It looks like that's what they're settling with. That is totally fine with me. If that's what they're doing, that is perfectly fine in my books. I don't mind that at all. Could even just go into Emolga and try to attack Klefki with Emolga. I don't know. That's probably not a good idea. I don't know. If this is what they're doing, I am fine with this. They do have a research. I mean, they could still donk me. If they get double generator here, and they could still donk me. Raikou can't knock me out, though, because I did play around the Raikou, which is good. And, ooh, they got the double energy on the Raikou. Raikou doesn't have a knockout, though. Unless they have a belt and another basic, which hopefully they don't. We'll see, though. They might just switching Bolt into the Klefki, if I were to take a guess. Not a terrible play. I do have Serena, though, so I could just... I mean, I don't have enough tools in the discard pile. Yeah, they're just going to switching Bolt. That's fine. It's fine with me, Chief. So we can KO Klefki here. We'll see we top deck. Another Ultra Ball. It's a lot of Ultra Balls. If I go Emolga, they get Escape Rope, which is going to be a little complicated. So it's probably not correct to go Emolga. There's probably KO them with Rotom VSTAR. To be honest. Yeah, I think we just KO Rotom VSTAR here. Yeah, sure. We don't have to discard any tools to knock them out, so might as well just go Rotom. I'll play Generator. Hey, double energy. Yo, let's go. Ooh, I could put him on... I could go... I'm going to put him on Miraidon, because we can use Miraidon to KO their Vs. Yeah, that's actually really good. Let's go Miraidon. Might as well use the opportunity to build a Miraidon. Kind of like that. His hands is kind of sus, though. Get the Serena. I'll get rid of the Ultra Ball, sure. I just need to draw cards. I need to see more tools. No tower, unfortunately. I could do my VSTAR power here. Which I might do. Do my VSTAR power. Sure, let's do Conversion Star. Let's do it. Let's just get... We'll get rid of the Rotom, this, and this. Because we already have the... we already have our attacker set up, so it's fine. We just put a tool on Rotom and then just KO them. It's fine. Don't have any more VSTAR powers, but we have the ability to attack with Miraidon and Rotom on the bench, so it's like totally fine to take the knockout. We'll take our prize. We do get a research, which is good. That we can play to discard our hand. We'll see what my opponent's able to do. Thing with KOing Klefki, now we just go knockout a V and then the VMAX gets KO'd. If they were trying to go, if they were trying to give us, if they're going to make us go through 2 Pokemon, or 4 Pokemon for that matter, or make us KO, or do the 7 prize race with the Regieleki VMAX. They can no longer do that, because we've now killed the Klefki. That feels pretty good. So, actually, they go Raikou. I mean, Raikou can knock me out, I guess. Well, to be fair, they would need double Regieleki to KO me with Raikou this turn. If they whip the knockout on my Rotom, this game's basically just over, probably. There's 1 Regieleki. We can KO them back with Miraidon, though, if I'm lucky, which I'll probably just go for the Miraidon knockout here. Echoing Horn, and that is an interesting tech card to see in Miraidon. There's 1 Regieleki. They need another Regieleki VMAX here to knock me out. The nice thing about this is, this actually works out. So I can go knockout with Miraidon, and then save I can save my Rotom VSTAR for a blow-up attack on Regieleki. That's actually pretty good. We can win this game in 2 turns. If they don't knock me out, we probably just win the game, though, flat out. But we can win this pretty quickly if they don't knock me out, which, unfortunately, it looks like they do have the double Ultra Ball. So it looks like they will get the double Regieleki set up. No, they do get a Flaffy. Again, they're not knocking me out right now, I'm pretty sure. They're only doing... No, they're doing 230. What am I saying? They have a knockout. I lied. Never mind. They're doing 230. I lied. They're doing 230. I lied. So Rotom's dead. That's fine. See, we can maybe knock him out with Miraidon here, which means we don't have to use Rotom. If I draw an energy, I could Miraidon kill their Regieleki on the bench. Wouldn't hate that either. We'll see. We'll see what our top deck is. Force Seal Stone, another tool. Put Articuno here. Yeah, let's do Articuno. This could decide what we want to do. Hey, so yeah, we can go Miraidon, knockout the Raikou. If they boss Regieleki me, that's bad. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Miraidon. I'm going to research. I just need to find Rotom VSTAR. Okay, there we go. I need the Rotom. Because now, if they were to go Regieleki VMAX, they can't one-shot me. So we'll go Miraidon. Let's kill the Raikou. That's fine. So now if they go Regieleki VMAX, we knock it out with Rotom most likely. And Regieleki VMAX cannot one-shot my Rotom. Especially with the Force Seal Stone on, they can't even play a belt, so it feels good. Alright, more stuff, more tools. And we're just building up Rotom pretty well here. I don't know, maybe I should have benched another Rotom though, honestly. Maybe just discarding that other Rotom might have been a misplay, but still have Miraidon and Rotom. Like, those are our 2 main attackers right now. So we'll see how this goes. All we have to do is just boss something on the bench to maybe win the game if we're lucky. We kill the VMAX. We'll see what my opponent's able to do here though. Can they knock me out with Miraidon or Raikou? That's basically what they have to do. So I have the boss for game, which I don't have currently. That is a slight problem, actually. I can Articuno... How many... we'll see. I have 2 Serenas left. I would need to find a Serena here to blow up the Regieleki. And unfortunately, they got the double energy on the Raikou, which is not good. We'll see what they go with here. Flaffy coming down. Oh, and they had a research. Rip. Oh, man. They had the research. They're just drawing hot. Yeah, actually, we might be in trouble. I need to do Rotom VSTAR to knock out Regieleki to win. That Klefki knockout actually might hurt me in the end, because I don't have the Gust for game. Maybe I should have saved my Rotom's VSTAR power. If I did that, I maybe could have just done that. Ooh, or Force Seal Stone. This actually might not be good. This is actually not great. I need to kill that Regieleki on the bench. Well, wait. They don't have a knockout. Wait, they need another VMAX. Yeah, they're only doing 210 here. They actually need another VMAX to knock me out. With Raikou. Yo, if they whiff the knockout, that'll be so funny. If they whiff the knockout, we're definitely winning this game. They need another Regieleki VMAX. They definitely have it. There's no way they don't have a Regieleki VMAX in an 8-card hand. I mean, they don't have it. They only have the 1 Ultra Ball. No way. Nah, take the knockout, bro. I know you have it. I know you have it. I know you got it. If they actually don't knock me out, this is going to be the funniest thing ever. If they came with Regieleki VMAX, then it's even more better, because then I can just win the game with Rotom. Okay, they have an Escape Rope. That's fine. You can have my Emolga. We've already researched, so they're not doing boss. They're probably going to go Flaffy here. This will tie the game up, and then I for sure win. Oh, but they go Regieleki. They can Lightning Wall, I guess, which is fine. Okay, that's fine. I still win the game if I find boss. Or now I just kind of secure the win, right? It's kind of GG's anyways. So I can knock out Regieleki with Rotom VSTAR, and then I just win with Miraidon. So I think the game's checkmated. Well, first of all, let's do Tandem Unit. We have both Serenas in there. Could also find a Tower to draw more cards. Yeah, but I haven't seen a Tower all game. Wouldn't mind seeing a Tower. No, another energy. Poop. So unfortunately, we won't be able to win this turn. We can knock out the active and just basically checkmate my opponent, though. Which also works. There's the Tower, and there's Serena. Came at the wrong time, bucko. Yeah, we have game in hand, so it's all good. We just have game. Just naturally in hand. Still have switch cards, so that's good, yeah. Let's burn this. And then, yeah. We'll keep that just for the Tower. And we'll just nuke the Regieleki. So that is 300 HP. Alright, here we go. 120. 160. 200, 240, 280, 320. Should be a knockout. Should be a knockout. Yep. Okay. And yeah, I think it's checkmate because both Miraidon and Rotom are in play to take a knockout. And that should be GG's because we have Serena in hand. The only way they could maybe win is if they boss Articuno to try to trap it. They might actually try to trap my Articuno and try to deck me out. And then I win anyways. So I think the game's over. Yeah, because I have Switch in deck and we can guarantee the Switch next turn. So we have game. I think we've won. I think we did it. I think we pulled off the dub. We'll see, though. Because, yeah, all I have to do is just... If they try to trap Articuno to deck me out, I have Rope or Switch, which guarantee me the win, basically. I guess they could... Yeah, it's fine. We got Serena. You just Tower. It's fine. Well, it depends if I get the Switch. We have 3 extra cards we can draw. As long as Rope and Switch aren't the last 2 prizes, and I can Serena for game. I don't know. We'll see. They are going Regieleki VMAX, but Regieleki VMAX does not one-shot my Rotom. So it should be checkmate, right? They'll hit me with Regieleki, then I go into Miraidon, one-shot the Raikou or something. We'll see what happens. They got a Beach Court. It's fine with me. They don't really do anything. They have a Raihan. Okay. That should be game then. They play the Raihan. They could have a choice belt to one-shot my Rotom, I guess, but that doesn't matter because we just have... Yeah, they do have belt. We just win the game with Miraidon, Serena here on Raikou or Regieleki. I guess if they didn't have Raikou in play and they had Regieleki VMAX in play, I wouldn't have won the game here. That kind of got close, but we will take the dub, knock out Rotom, and that will be game over with Miraidon EX. Bit of a close game, to be honest. This deck maybe should play Thornton, actually. This deck actually maybe should play a Thornton. And Thornton would be kind of cool in this deck, to be honest. Yeah, I could see Thornton being cool. Like, in this scenario specifically, Thornton would have been nice. They just turned into a Rotom V out of nowhere, but I guess it's fine. We take the dub. Now, we had Articuno to draw a card, too. So, I guess if worst came to worst, we also had Articuno. We had so many drawouts there, it's insane. Yeah, we were guaranteed Switch, because we could have drawn 4 cards. So, yeah, it's fine. We won. Pretty solid game. Kind of awkward with the Klefki, though, but it worked out in the end. All right, we're trying out Rotom. I am mulliganing, which is not great, but I am opening up with a decent hand. We actually got a lot of things we can do. I actually like this hand. We'll see what we're up against, and if it's going to matter that we open Rotom. I might want to get a single prizer in the active, and yeah, it's Miraidon. Might be a little sketchy if they donk me. Could retreat here, because I can instant charge, but I kind of want the 4... I just don't want to get donked, dude. If I get donked, that's just really going to suck. Really don't want to get donked. I might just risk it and hope they don't get the donk. I don't know if that's a good plan, to be honest, but we do have the generator, which does hit. I mean, if they donk me, I guess. Just gonna have to deal with it. Just gonna instant charge here, draw 3 new cards. Pretty good 3 cards. We even got Serena, which could be okay, but I think I'm just gonna research next turn. Hopefully we don't get donked by Miraidon. That's the one thing we have to avoid. If we just avoid getting donked, I think we're fine to win the game. I don't even know if we need Rotom VSTAR in this matchup. So, yeah, we're just going to hope we don't get cheesed by a turn 1 knockout. This is why I did want to maybe get an Emolga down or something, or Radiant Tsareena, just in case they go for the Miraidon here. So, hopefully my opponent does not donk me. Because if we avoid playing Sky Seal Stone, this doesn't matter. If we just attack with Rotom every turn, it should be fine. Just really hoping we do not get cheesed by the Miraidon here. We're going to see, though. If they don't get the turn 1 knockout, we should be chilling. Though, to be fair, I could still go VSTAR, and if the Raichu can't one-shot me, then maybe it's okay to go VSTAR and knock them out. Because they aren't playing Regieleki, so they're going to have a hard time one-hit killing me in return. They actually attached a Raikou, which is fine. Maybe we aren't getting donked, actually, after all. We'll see if they have anything going on in their hand here. Honestly, knocking out Raichu isn't even bad, because Raichu is one of the only things in their deck that realistically can one-shot me, but they do judge me. We got the Forest Seal Stone in play, so that's fine. We're fine. They judge me into a fine hand anyways, so it's all good. We can... I don't know. And they just pass. You love to see it. Yeah, that's fine. We drew a boss. So let's go attach. We can Radiate. We can Serena and then do like Rotom VSTAR's VSTAR power. Or we can... Maybe I should just research. We'll see what Serena gives me. Okay, it's all good. Serena gave me a good hand. It's all good. We can get rid of the scroll of the Scorn. I think we might have whiffed the KO. Well, I can go Rotom VSTAR. I think we'll do this. We'll Ultra Ball. Oh, wait, these two. Go Rotom VSTAR. No, I don't think we whiffed. I think Rotom VSTAR just lets us get there, right? We get all those tools in there? Yeah. Rotom VSTAR just lets us get there. So we'll just do that. We'll just scrap pulls, knock out Raichu here. Yeah, Rotom VSTAR just lets us get the knockout. I could have Force Seal Stone and benched the Articuno for another tool, which is maybe what I should have done alternatively. That actually might not have been a bad play either, but keeping my V-Star power open is honestly perfectly fine in my books, especially if we have to have a turn where we, like, Conversion Star off of a research, so I'm honestly fine with holding on to that. We're in a pretty good spot. I don't think Rotom's getting KO'd. We actually KO'd one of their only ways to knock me out here with that Raichu, so we actually might be okay. I don't know if they can knock out my Rotom V-Star in return, because the Raichu is the only way they can one-shot me, right? The only problem is we do let my opponent maybe Sky Seal Stone me, but if I just don't put a one prizer, because I'm not going to play Serena, then it's fine, you know? We just swarm them with Rotoms. No, they have a research in their hand, it looks like, so I got rid of a research with that Ultra Ball. I don't know, unless they're playing like Ampharos EX, which is maybe the only thing that might be an issue is the Ampharos EX. That's where things might get a little concerning, is that they have like an Ampharos EX in the deck, but I doubt they have Ampharos EX. We'll see what they do with a 2-card hand here. They obviously have a research in their hand. Let's see if they get rid of a Serena. Not bad. Probably playing the top 8 list. They probably play 4 Serena. They do play double Raichu. I mean, they could knock me out this turn. I'm not saying that we're not going to get KO'd this turn. It is still very possible they could knock me out, but it's unlikely. They would, well, maybe not. They draw well enough, I guess it is possible. And they do have an Ultra Ball, which is not good. Maybe they can get a knockout with Raichu here. Maybe we are going to get KO'd by Raichu, actually. We'll see. If they do knock me out, it's a little concerning, but if I just take a knockout every turn, then it should be okay. Especially if I can get an energy on the bench Rotoms. As long as I just have another Rotom ready to go. But if I can knock out their other Raichu, then my other V-Star won't get one shot. So then we're just basically safe for a turn. So that's fine. Alright, they have 5 cards in hand here. They got another Flaffy in play. They're Tandem Unity, probably for the Raichu V, I imagine. It's probably going to get Raichu V. Yeah. We'll see if they can knock out me with Raichu. They can go double Flaffy to it. They have to do 250. They actually have to do 200 and, they have to do 300 damage to knock me out. Because they can do 240, but they're 10 off. So they have to do the 300. But they actually just concede the game. Rotom V-Star is a beast. Let's go. They scoop it up. Pretty good stuff. As long as you just survive that initial Miraidon cheese donk, then you're chilling. All right, here we go with the Rotom deck. I think we are going first. I can't remember, though, because this game doesn't have a really good indication whether they're going first or not. We open up with Magnezone. Could be good. Could be good. We do have the ability to go V-Star. Depending on if it's Lost Box, it's the perfect starter. We'll see, though. Pretty good hand, though. We can Miraidon, get Rotoms. Maybe go Emolga. No, if we're playing against Lost Box, don't go Emolga. It is Lost Box. Yo! Let's go. Magnezone in the house. Okay. We'll go Tower. Draw some cards before we do anything else. Meh. We'll just Nest Ball. From Miraidon. We do have Serena. Do we have the V-Star? We do. Okay, good. That's all I need to know is we have the V-Star in the deck. All right, let's Miraidon here for... Well, the only... Maybe I do want to get Emolga. It's kind of bait, though, but if they play an Escape Rope, I might not be able to attack with the V-Star next turn. I don't know if I like that, but it keeps me a little safe, so it might be okay. We'll just instant charge. Save the Ultra Ball and the Nest Ball. No supporter. Might not need one, though. Need a supporter, though. We don't play Judge or anything. Kind of wish we maybe played a Judge in here, but, like, Judge is so anti-counterintuitive in this deck, you don't need to play it. And my opponent immediately rips a turn 1 Colress. Cool beans. Now, if they're playing, like, Giratina Lost Box, that might be tough. Maybe not. We'll see if they get a Manaphy down. They didn't get a Battle VIP, it looks like, so they have to Colress into something here. They're playing a Mirage Gate deck. All right, so not playing the Charizard deck, it looks like, which is good. Charizard is, I think, the toughest matchup for Rotom if you're going to play against Lost Box. We'll see if they get a Manaphy in play, but we can always knock it out with Magnetic Tension if they do. I guess if they spit the Magnezone this turn, that'd be tough. They might struggle to do that without a rope, though. We'll see. They immediately opened up with a Colress, though, so anything is possible. They got to find that Battle VIP pass here to really stop me, because I am threatening them with that turn 2 Magnezone, and I do have the Radiant Tsareena. So the problem is if I go knockout Magnezone, Serena heal, I can prevent the double spit knockout, but they could still get a Mirage Gate and like kill me with like Dragonite or something. So that's kind of the issue. But Serena's obviously one of the best cards in this matchup. It's why we do play the Radiant Tsareena. Really, it's just for this matchup specifically. Only downside, her hand is a little dead right now. I don't have another scroll in hand to discard either. They do get another Comfy down. There's one. There's a Switch card. Best top decks is probably a supporter or like a scroll or something. We'll see what happens. We'll see if they get the Manaphy down and if they spit my Magnezone. If they go Rope Spit, we can give them Emolga, and then we can just go Magnezone and then maybe take a double knockout. We shall see if they're able to get Manaphy. They gotta find Battle VIP. I'm pretty sure they're looking for the Battle VIP. Can they find it? They just lost one to Colress. That was interesting. That either means that was a Battle VIP or it was a double Colress Flower Select. One of the two. One of the two for sure. They do bench Dragonite. There's that big boy. So that's where things get scary. We can blow Dragonite up, though, with Rotom VSTAR. But Rotom VSTAR also gets one-shot by Dragonite. It's kind of sus. But the fact they bench Dragonite tells me they don't have it, and they don't. Now, if I really want to draw... No! I was going to say, we draw Gust, I can go Gust. The fact that I have no Gust is sad, because I can go Boss Dragonite and then VSTAR pop those two. I can't do that. Ooh, that is not great. Crap. It's a pretty big whiff, actually. We have Articuno. Articuno to the rescue, hopefully. Yo, one time. Can Articuno bail us out? Let's find out. Come on, bail us out. Yo, let's go! The world's greatest Articuno. Right, Boss Dragonite. Ultra Ball. We're going to be so far ahead, I feel like the Radiant Tsareena is going to be irrelevant. I'd rather keep the energy. I mean, they could knock me out, and I want to make sure I have a good response in case they do kill me. So I think it's probably fine to hold the energy. Hopefully, I don't regret that. We're going to find out, though. Then we can pop these two. Because I have no V-Star power. I don't have 4 Seal Stones. So I'd rather just make sure I'm attacking every turn. I guess they can knock me out, because Dragonite only does 250. But I don't know, man. It doesn't... Well, then I can do my other attack, right, and get more items out of the deck. So I think it's fine to just do that. All right, we'll take our 2 prizes here. Drapion. I don't know. I maybe should have kept the Serena, but as you can see, my prizes didn't let me do my attack. And if I'm not attacking, then I'm probably not winning the game. So I think it's fine to just get rid of the Serena. It sucks we got to lose our Radiant Tsareena because I wanted her in this matchup, but it's all Gucci. We did what we needed to do. We took a nice 2-prize lead on my opponent. I don't know if they can get to Mirage Gate this turn. It's possible with, like, maybe Vacuum, though. So we'll see. If they get a Mirage Gate here, that's a little sus. Especially without much draw. Now, having a Emolga in play is kind of punishing me. It's still a really good rope target, though. Okay, they get rid of Battle VIP and Switch Cart. We'll see if they can find any more Comfies, because they have to rely on Nest Ball to find Comfy right now. So they might struggle to even find their Comfies, which is what I'm also hoping for. Like, they might just struggle to find stuff here, and this gives us a big lead. Really glad Articuno got us that boss, man. I was kind of worried we weren't going to... Because I'm like, do we really not have a boss? Like, we play 5 Gust, because that Rotom didn't help us. And they do get a Nest Ball. Can probably get either a Comfy or a Radiant Greninja, one of the two. We'll see what they grab. Yeah, hopefully this is still winnable even without the Radiant Tsareena. We'll see how it all goes. See how it all goes. Take the Rotom, or take the Emolga. It's our first Escape Rope. Yeah, they can still get to 7 here. We'll see, though. I mean, they need another Comfy or, like, a Lost Vacuum. And a Mirage Gate. So they could still get to 7. And I mean, if I could draw a Research, I could still maybe KO them with Rotom VSTAR. Which I would... If I can kill the Dragonite next turn, that'd be just perfect. And I can honestly maybe KO Dragonite next turn with Rotom VSTAR. It is possible. It is possible to KO the Dragonite with Rotom VSTAR next turn. If I draw, like, a Research or Serena, because I can Generator, attach, VSTAR, get tools going, and boom! Nuke the Dragonite. If all goes well, of course. Assuming we can top deck something. Ooh, they did get the Vacuum. No! That will put them to 7, which means they do have Mirage Gate. Oh, they have an Escape Rope. That's pretty greasy, too. Yeah, if they have another rope, we're forced to give them something here. I'd got to give them Magnezone. Yeah, we'll go Magnezone if they have the that's so bad. Kind of cheesy, bro. It's a little cheesy, but we'll see. We just got to keep up the momentum. Just no draw supporter is kind of bad. We still have Articuno, though. We can still use Articuno. Draw us a card. See if they have the... They need it... Well, the thing is, they need Mirage Gate and a Switch out. They may not have that. All right, what do they put in the Lost Zone? Oh, they put the energy in. Derp. They actually... Ooh, they could have got rid of the XP share, too. I guess that would have been a... I'm actually... You know what? I guess it makes sense to get rid of the... I actually think it made more sense to get rid of the tower, obviously. And they, of course, had another rope. Gotta give them the zone. I don't know. I could give them a 2-prize knockout here, but I just give them Magnezone. It's fine. Again, we can still maybe KO the Dragonite. Do they have the gate? They do, of course. But maybe they fumble the bag and don't have an energy. One time. Maybe there are other lightning's prize and they don't realize it. No. Dang it. Screw you, Dragonite. Get the KO this thing ASAP. Before it becomes a problem. I could also KO with Miraidon, actually, right? No, it only does 220. Never mind. I'm not getting there. Dang it. That's fine. We'll see we top deck here. Not great. All right, Articuno. You got one job, buddy. Actually, I should have Miraidon'd for another Rotom. Oops. Yo, okay, we're still in it. We're still in it. Generator. Oh my god, I actually got the double energy. Yo, we're still in the game. Holy moly, bro. We're still in it. Okay, hold on. Serena. Let's go. Actually cracked. Oh my goodness. Actually just cracked. Grab the Rotom. Yep, we got the KO. Yo, your body, dude. Screw you, Dragonite. Let's do this. Then out the deck, another Rotom. Oh, let's go. Huge, baby. Let's go. They could still knock me out, so I should probably attach. Nice, let's go. All right, here we go. 120, 160, 200, 240. Bye-bye, Dragonite. Now, they could still Clara Mirage Gate. I mean, they would need a lot. They have a 4 card. It's very unlikely they can pull off a knockout. But they could still technically get a knockout, so it's fine. Okay, let's go. Good prizes. I can't believe he pulled that off, but we take those, maybe. Get out of here, Dragonite, with your stupid garbage. All right. Now, they could still maybe get to 10 this turn and lost mine. Knockout, Magnezone, and Emolga take 3 prizes. But we're so far ahead, I don't think we can lose it anymore, to be honest. Like, it's not looking good for my opponent. Unless they're playing Kyogre. But, again, they need to really get things going. They only have 1 Colress left, right? Yep, they have 1 Colress left. They might struggle to get to 10, if that's even... Their only win con would have to be Kyogre, right? Yeah, they have to play Kyogre. But they go Dragonite. We can still maybe win with Rotom, so it's not looking good for my opponent. It's not looking good. See, I like beating Lost Box. It feels good. But it ain't looking good for my opponent, baby. Articuno, yo, low-key, this card has actually been the best card in the deck, bro. We have had some insane luck with Articuno. Still have all of our switches, so if they would try to go like a boss play, that we can still move. Yeah, it feels good. They do have the Clara, so they actually might be able to Dragonite me again. This is what I was talking about. They could still theoretically Dragonite me here, and it looks like they did have the Clara, which does enable that. They're down 2 rope and a switch cart. And... okay, so they have 2 ropes, 2 switch cards left. We'll see. They have a beach court, too. If they ever play a rope, we can just give them Emolga, though. Emolga's actually kind of sick. It's actually really just good rope bait. Okay, they actually might have the Mirage Gate Recycler, so... but if they Dragonite me, we hopefully can knock them out in return. We should just... I think we would just need an energy, right? We'll have 2 tools, 3... I think we would need, like, 1 more tool and an energy card. But with Articuno, it's possible, so... they actually did have it, so... it looks like they actually had the back-to-back Dragonite, which is kind of insane, but... we'll see if they're able to capitalize. Do they even have the energy for it, though? They might not. Yeah, they don't. Unless they have another Mirage Gate. They need an energy recycler. Yep, they concede. Good. Bye. Let's go. We beat Lost Box. We did everything we could. Everything kind of went well there. We had a little bit of a bricky middle, but Articuno bailed us out. Actually broken Articuno. There you have it. That is the Rotom VSTAR deck in action. With those matches, I think we did a good job showing off the power of this deck. Just being able to just blow things up with Rotom is insane. This deck actually did get a little bit better with rotation. I think it's a lot more playable now that Lugia has been nerfed a little bit. Though, funny enough, Lugia is still kind of a tough matchup because of the Stone Generator. But I guess if you're playing against if you're playing against a single strike Urshifu build, then you're probably fine. Because what you can do is you can go Sky Seal Stone, a Lugia V-Star, and then you just knock out the Urshifu V-Max if they use it, but they can also use Urshifu V, but I guess as long as you're just able to constantly attack every turn, the prize trade is very much in your favor. But yeah, Rotom V-Star is good now with rotation, and honestly, we did a good job showing off the power of this deck. The Magnezone really does help in the Lost Box matchup, as you saw, and then again, even having the Electric Generators are really good in here too, to be able to build up Rotom. There's not much I think I would really change about the list other than maybe toying around with your tool counts. I think every card in the deck is good. The Radiant Tsareena is maybe the most cuttable card. We didn't even use it against Lost Box. The Emolga is good. It's just nice having that rope. Articuno is so good in here too. Articuno might be one of the best cards in the deck, to be honest. But yeah, that's it for Rotom. If y'all enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 43,000 1,000 subs. Once again, thank you for all the support and growth on the channel recently as we await the next set release of Paldea Evolved and the release of Iono, the savior of the format. Thanks for watching. Check out card cabinet down below. If you get any codes, use code LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord down below. And check out the Shuffle Squad down below too. And my second YouTube channel too. Yeah, I got an extra channel. We're actually close to 5,000 subs. Or we're already there by the time it's uploaded. If not, make sure to subscribe. All right, peace out, everybody.